Hey guys, my name is Huntex, and I'm going to be telling you why everyone is wrong about the MC businesses. Since the Safe House in the Hills update came out, every MC business became some of the best passive earners in the game, in my opinion. Because if you have a mansion, you can get this right here that I will show you. I have the Vinewood Residence. It's kind of my personal favorite. But right here, you can get the security in your mansion. It does cost $1.75 million, but if you get this, it will cut all of your MC raid chances in half. Now, you're saying, okay, in half, that's, it's not too bad. But if you were to top it with the security upgrade that you can get inside any of your MC businesses, or your bunker, or your nightclub, which, depending on the businesses, I already have mine, cost anywhere from 500,000, I think, to 600,000. But if you get the security upgrade for your business and for your mansion, you will never be raided again. You will never have to worry about anybody coming and trying to take your product or shut down your business. You will get notifications from your AI assistant that your security have prevented a raid from any of your businesses if a raid happens. So you'll never have to worry about knowing if you're in a MC business or not, or if you're in a MC club at the time, trying to not get raided, because back before this, it was almost every second, every time I would try to get into an MC president and fill a business, I wouldn't be able to, because I would just get raided immediately, and it would take away quite a bit of my time and quite a bit of money, because it costs 75,000 for a resupply, and some of these you have to do 2 or 3 times. Like the bunker, it costs, I think, 325,000 to fill it up. You definitely do not want that to get raided and to lose your product. That is a lot of money wasted. But another thing that's happened is that they have gotten rid of 2 of the different sale missions that you can get. So a month or a few months before the Safe House in the Hills came out, they actually got rid of the post-op vans, which, if any of you know, the post-op vans were quite horrendous. They involved taking a very, very slow vehicle all the way across the city, and you'd have to drop and deliver 5 different packages and have to go up to the porch each time. I just don't recommend doing that. They were awful. They were not fun. But since the Safe House in the Hills update came out, they actually removed the helicopter drops, because one of the helicopter drops you would have to go to the Tongva Estates and drop it, and they didn't want to interfere with different players at their mansions. So they did get rid of those. Now, the only sales that you can get are the single MTL truck, which will be all of your product loaded in a truck. It takes about 5-6 minutes and is probably the easiest one. You also can get the truck where you do have to ride with the passenger at your weed farm. That one can be a little bit annoying, but if you get yourself drunk first with pisswassers, then you can actually kind of cancel out the effect. It takes about 30 seconds after driving, but you'll only have the drunk effect, and it'll kind of make it a lot easier to drive. The next sale you can get are the boats. You'll have 3 boats, so you'll have to drop off to 5 different points. I think that takes 15 minutes if you're solo. The motorcycles, you'll have 4 different motorcycles. You have to drop off at 4 different drop-offs. That one's not too hard, but you can also get the motorcycles where you have to drop it at 1 drop-off, but the cops will be waiting there, so you'll have to go to a backup drop-off. And even that one's not too bad. My most hated, though, are going to be the dodo planes. It's the same concept as the boats. You have to take them to 5 drop-offs, but you have to be under a certain amount of altitude, or the cops will catch you, and it just kind of takes a while. But the worst one, in my opinion, is the Trash Masters. They're just really slow. They're maybe 10 miles an hour faster than the post-op vans, and you have to go and drop 5 of them off, or 5 deliveries per Trash Master. If you get that one, I would recommend swapping to a new lobby and try to get a new sale vehicle, but you will lose 5% of your product, so that is up to you if you're okay with taking a $50,000 to $70,000 loss. But all of the sales are honestly really easy to do. You should be able to finish every sale in about 20 to 30 minutes, even if you're solo. But another reason that they have honestly gotten a lot better is that Rockstar has been doing double money on them more than ever. For the past 3 months, I think they've done double money on any one of the MC businesses. If it's the weed, the coke, the meth, they've just been double money and double on all of them. And even the coke, they've done double the progress, so it goes a little faster. It wasn't the best, but you could make that go pretty quick and get a good amount, especially with the business production boost. I think if you did the double progress plus that, it would be like 6 times the speed. So it would maybe take you an hour to completely fill up your coke lockup. So that was definitely a pretty good time. But even this week, they're actually doing double money on the weed farm, as I'll show you. And you can make, on a full weed farm, you'll make $850,000 if you're in an invite-only lobby, and about $1.2 million if you're in a full public session or a full crew session. I recommend finding a crew. Just find you a good crew that does sale sessions constantly, and you can make 50% more money. I have made so much more money because of the high demand bonus. I think I've probably made minimum of $50 to $60 million just from high demand bonus money. So that is my opinion on why the MC businesses are honestly just a lot better. You never have to worry about getting raided. The sales, you can do every single one of them solo, and they've been on double money so much recently that they just kind of make it really worth it, as you can see here. They definitely are some good businesses. I would definitely recommend picking them up, especially this week. You can get 40% off the weed farm, and next week you can actually get 40% off the counterfeit cash factory. So if you don't have them, definitely recommend picking them up. But with that, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and happy money grinding, y'all. Peace out.